Oh, that increment is well received because we've been struggling already since this corona started, because we are only allowed to carry 3 passengers, and it's been hitting us very hard, man. And you know, this corona and everything has increased. Even the daily life things have increased. Then it's a good thing, man. It's 100% from the government. That's a good thing. We receive it very well.
For us, I think for us taxi drivers, it's a good thing for us. But then the passengers and other people, I mean, taxi is an everyday thing, so we have to take out money every day, like the increasement.
The Namibia Transport and Taxi Union NTDU President Werner January is pleased with the government's decision to help the transport industry, but is wondering why his union was not consulted before the decision was made.
The 15%, yes, it is appreciated when it comes to the local taxi operators only. But when it comes to the long distance operators, it really makes no difference whatsoever. It will still be a loss. It's still a loss. Therefore, like we advised the 7-seaters last week, it is then best, because as far as I'm concerned, this approval was just approved on the basis of the seating capacity and not the luggage. Then now how I advise the 7-seaters, I'm going to advise now also the long distance, to rather than, because this increment only has to do with the seating capacity and not with the luggage, to say that, number one, I have observed that many operators in the industry, local plus long distance, they do not charge for the luggage, even though there are already prices that exist, even in our price list, where we have already approved the luggage, how much per luggage one should pay. Then now we advise to make up the loss, they should now incorporate it in the luggage. They must start pricing the luggage.
Namibia Public Passenger Transport Association added that despite the government rejecting their initial proposal of 33% increase across the board, they are happy with receiving less than half of the percentage. However, they still believe that the increase is not enough for the transport industry.
We are living in an abnormal situation, and the little that we are getting from the government, we should be grateful for that. And the other thing that I also should bring up here is the fact that we were given options by the ministry. In actual fact, the ministry gave us 2 options. Either the ministry is going to enter into negotiation with the Ministry of Finance or the Treasury to see if public transport can be assisted through the fund that is availed by the government, and see if something can go down to the public transport on the ground. But then there was the other opportunity to see if we can increase the prices a little bit for now, because once the ministry go into that process, it's going to take even longer, and the people are going to suffer more.
The transport industry has been warned by NEPTA to adhere to the regulations for social distancing, as their members are still seen overloading their vehicles.